Welcome everyone. We are back here in Ventana for the Hydrofoil Grand Prix, day number 5. And guess what? Today we had another big day. Yesterday, it was, I would say, one of the biggest days in Ventana this year for sure. We got the report, and it was like 38 to 42. Or no, I'm sorry, I don't know. I was pretty windy. I can read it for you guys. I can read it, so we get the right information. I got it here. Yeah, 39 to 42 miles per hour. So then you get an idea why we couldn't race yesterday. So far, the event has been very, very good. With the 3 days, we already completed 16 races. So we already got a lot of races under the belt, and today we're gonna go for another 4 more races. We're gonna do 4 races back to back, and that's gonna be it for today. So hopefully, let's see if Kai Calder is gonna be able to keep the lead. I'm gonna read the results, the standings. So pretty much we have Kai Calder in first place. Noah, the young gun from United States, on second place, followed by EJ, from Turkey. Tiger Tyson from Antigua in fourth position. Ellie Aldrich in fifth place overall, and also leading the fleet for the women. Maddie Anderson from UK, she is on sixth place, followed by Katie. Then we have Kirsten O'Brien, eighth position overall. So Kirsten, she's doing very good. She's, I guess, sitting on fourth place for the women's fleet. Mac Maureen from Canada on ninth place. Alina Corneli in 10th position. Federico Aguilar from Argentina in 11th place, followed by Leonie. Then we have Matthew. Lily Young from UK as well. Dimitri from Greece in 15th place. Alexis Van Dam in 16th. Then we have Nate, the little Nate from Canada on 17th. Sophia Lee in 18th. And yeah, so far, pretty good. We are pretty much ready. We are less than 8 minutes to the start. We're going to fix the sticker in a couple minutes. But yeah, we have less than 8 minutes for the start. And remember, if you are already watching the channel, remember to subscribe. We love you guys watching this from home, from everywhere in the world. That's pretty amazing. We got people from Spain, from France, Canada, Brazil, people also from UK, of course. We have also a lot of people from Mexico as well, which is pretty amazing. United States, I mean, Argentina. Noah's family is watching from Argentina. So, hola a todos desde La Ventana. Saludos para Argentina. So we have a lot of people enjoying the transmission. We are very happy to be able to put this thing together, and you guys can watch the action from home. Everything what is happening here in La Ventana. Here we go. We have less than 1 minute for this sequence. So if you wanna give a shout out, you can go on the YouTube channel. You go on the chat box and leave your comments. If you wanna say hi to one of the riders or something. Here we go. We can see that Charlie, the USA coach, it's already arriving to the course. The safety jet ski, it's already out there. Conditions, we got somewhere between I would say 20 to 23 knots out there on the water, so which is okay. It's not super strong. The majority of the fleet is flying the 9 meter kite, and we have 25 Celsius degrees. The wind straight coming from north. And here we go. That's a 3-minute sequence. We are already into sequence for the first race here, the Hydrofoil Grand Prix in La Ventana, Mexico, 2022. Chris Gabriel also he's already in the chat. He's saying, Chris Gabriel is saying, hey man, nice work putting this together. No small feat. Thank you very much. So we are already into sequence. And everyone pretty much it's getting ready for this. Here we go, 2 minutes. 2 minutes until the start. This is gonna be exciting. We got a strong wind in the first day. Actually, that was the windiest day we got so far, but today looks like it's gonna be the windiest day. But it's good. We have a little bit of swell going on. Not too big, nothing crazy. Yesterday, definitely everyone was just watching the wind, the sand blowing all over the place. But today looks like it's just windy, but not super windy, looking like yesterday. Definitely one of the windiest days in La Ventana. Here we go. Here we go, and that's the 1 minute warning. And pretty soon, that fleet, full of adrenaline, it's gonna be approaching to the starting line. We can see that everyone is approaching on the starboard. The line, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the previous day, of course. Want to keep a little bit more distance between riders. And here we go. We can see Ellie Aldrich on the purple kite. Alina on the fly surfer. Kite Calder's on the orange kite. Looks like I couldn't see what EJ is flying. We can see also Dimitri with his epic branded kite. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go, the first race of the day here of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix in La Ventana, Mexico. And here we go, the whole fleet is taking off. Everyone clear. And all of them, they're doing an amazing job. That was a nice takeoff. And we can see that Noah is right there in the middle of the fleet. Dimitri went all the way to the pin end. And I guess that's Kai Calder with the B3. Yeah, that's Kai Calder in the B3. We can see that Tiger Tyson gets a little bit windward from the entire fleet. And he's doing an incredible job right there. But looks like Kai Calder, I guess that's a B3. Oh. And I'm sorry, I got distracted. That guy was so close. But here we go. I'm sorry, here we go. Kai Calder, he's getting ready for the tag. Here we go. He's going to be able to clear the entire fleet. Tiger Tyson right there. Looks like that's Noah also tacking on the black kite. And I bet EJ is the one, the other rider, flying the orange kite, followed by Ellie Aldrich and Kirsten O'Brien next to her. We can see that Kai Calder already is creating a good gap. And that was such a nice leg. All of them going full speed. And looks like everyone rested from yesterday. And they are pushing very hard right now. Ellie Aldrich, a little bit of problems over there, touching the water a little bit, but everything all right. She's good. So we have on the left-hand side of the screen, we have Kai Calder leading the fleet with the orange kite, followed by Noah. EJ, oh, looks like EJ just crashed a little bit. Looks like EJ just lost it. He crashed into the wave, and he lost it. And now Ellie Aldrich, she's on 4th position, and hopefully EJ is going to be able to recover and get back into the game. Oh, my friend. That was a hard crash. And here we go. Looks like Kai Calder is approaching to the lane line on the bottom. I'm sorry, on the top of the course. And pretty soon he's going to be throwing that tag. Followed by, very close by Noah. Tiger Tyson in third position. And here we go. Kai Calder throwing the tag. Very nice execution. Followed very closely by Noah, the young gun from United States. And the two of them very clear approaching to the top mark. Here we go. Tiger Tyson also throwing the tag. All clear from him. And here we go. That's Kai Calder going around the top mark. Very close. Noah is right there on his heels. I would say that was a better rounding by Kai Calder. Noah ended up a little bit higher than Kai Calder. We can see Ellie Aldrich on the purple Kai going around the top mark. And looks like EJ was able to recover. And he's sitting on 5th place right now. What a great job by all of the riders. Everyone is pushing very hard. And this is such a great day. Strong wind here in La Ventana. And this is what you get, my friend. We are in La Ventana, Mexico. Kai Calder still leading, but we can see that Noah somehow, he's getting ready. Here we go. He's getting ready for the jibe. Nice jibe. And here we go. Kai Calder still leading. Noah a little bit behind. So that means that Kai Calder was able to create a bigger gap. And he's creating that gap bigger and bigger. He's doing an incredible job. And he's going to be throwing that jibe very soon right now. Here we go. That's Kai Calder. Definitely. He's feeling more confident on these kind of conditions. We had a little bit of traffic over there with those tube kites. Here we go. Noah throwing his jibe. And here we go. Kai Calder, the first one to go around the bottom mark, followed by Noah. Very nice rounding. We're going to see on the screen very soon Tiger Tyson still on 3rd position, followed by Ellie Aldrich. EJ getting a little bit closer to Ellie Aldrich. It's kind of like interesting how Kai Calder is flying the V3. And I thought I was able to see that was a 10 meter. That was a 10 meter V3 that he's flying right now. So unfortunately, I couldn't see what Noah is flying. But he's pretty big. Probably if Kai Calder went on the 10, probably Noah it's on the 11. But probably we're going to try to get that number pretty soon. Let's see. Kai Calder already throw the tag. Here we go. Noah. Oh, something happened to Noah. He crashed. Oh, my friend. I don't know what happened. Looks like his foot got stuck on the strap. And he couldn't make the switch on the board. And he had that kind of like intense crash. But, oh, my friend. And here we go. Looks like Tiger Tyson is taking the 2nd place. So right now, Kai Calder, he's going to be very, very confident to get his next bullet. But this is not over. Let's see what's going to happen. That was a very kind of like dramatic crash by Noah. And let's see what's going to happen. Kai Calder is making a lot of progress. Oh, my friend, look at that. Looks like EJ Noah found himself right there with the 5 for the 3rd place between EJ and Ellie Aldrich. So right now, they have that type 5 between the 3 of them. Kai Calder with no rush. All the room for him. He's going on port tack towards the top mark. And that's going to be easy for him to take the next bullet since there is no one around him. And here we go. He found the lane line. He's going to be doing that rounding on the top mark. And I don't know. I mean, right now, I bet he's looking at the rest of the fleet coming back. And we're going to see Kai Calder probably getting his next bullet. We can see EJ and Tiger, they already went around the bottom, the top mark. And here we go, that's Kai Calder getting ready for the jive. If he continues like that, he's going to be able to get his next bullet. Doing an incredible job on the water. That's Kai Calder on the frame. And he's doing very good. Looks like we're getting a little bit stronger wind. And he's going to be approaching to the bottom mark. No problem, no rush for him. It's going to be no problem for Kai Calder. Yeah, I can see his kite. It's a little bit higher. And here we go, that's Kai Calder. He's doing the proper course right now. Since yesterday he was in, he didn't sail the proper course on the first lap. And here we go, he's approaching, doing his jive with no rush. Look at that. He's taking his time to do the down loop. Tiger Tyson approaching to the last mark. Now, I will say that right now the three of them, they got their own pace. They have good gap between the three of them. Here we go, that's Tiger Tyson approaching to the last mark. Kai Calder, no problem. He's not really pushing anymore. That's a huge gap. Yeah, I can see that EJ is flying the 11 meter. And that's very smooth by EJ. And here we go, Kai Calder getting his next bullet of the event. Very nice job by Kai Calder. Tiger Tyson also approaching to the finish line by Ellie Aldrich. She's going around the last mark. Very nice. No problem. EJ also taking his time as well. Here we go. Tiger Tyson. He's crossing the finish line in second place. Looks like another type fight is going to be between Kirsten O'Brien and Maddie Anderson. They are approaching to the last mark. And here we go. That's Kirsten O'Brien, Maddie Anderson throwing that jive very close. Oh, that's so close between the two of them. Oy, oy, oy. And we can see Alina having a little bit of issues on the approach on the last mark. Very nice. Very nice race. They're doing very good out there. We can see a little bit of riders approaching to the last mark. Very, very good. Very nice race, high wind. And looks like everyone around the course, they were able to get in their own pace. And unfortunately for Noah, he had a crash and he's coming back to the beach. I don't know if he's gonna switch the kite. I don't know what he's gonna do. Hopefully he's fine. Sorry about that. Yeah, looks like he's gonna switch kites. Something happened. So wow, Kai Calder did it again. We had two incidents on the course. First, EJ, who was right there next to Kai Calder, he had a crash. He hit a wave and he was out of the board in no time. And then Noah also, he had a on his tag. Unfortunately, I don't know. I guess I will need to ask him, but looks like his foot got stuck on the strap. I can see him. He's on the beach. He's running a little bit. Yes, looks like he's gonna be setting up another kite. But I'm glad. I'm glad for that. Looks like that he's fine. So he's gonna be able to get back into the water and keep racing. So that's a good. That's good. Yeah, he's setting up another kite. And you know, that's the thing, my friend. Like, if something goes wrong, you know, it's no problem. If your kite is broken, your foil is broken, man, it's fine. But the main point is you know. There's no injury, you're fine, then, you know, it's no problem. You can buy another kite, you can buy another board, or something. But the main point is for you to not get into an injury. All right, so we're gonna go into a little break, and we are coming back for the next race, the second race of the day. See you in a little bit.
I think everyone really struggles to describe whether you're falling on a kite, falling on a windsurf, or falling on a boat. But kiting's pretty, I think, the most special because we're not attached to anything. It's just us, the board, and the kite. It's a real sense of absolute freedom on top of a board, and the speed is kind of just a byproduct of that, which is pretty amazing. I love competition, and the feeling of winning, going through a finish line at 40 knots. Knowing that you won the race, there's just no feeling like it.
The most addictive feeling I can get when I'm on my foil. You feel in total control, you feel like nothing can like stop you, and you feel like you just go over the boundaries of physics because you're so fast. And with such a different angle to the wind, and you need to put a lot of time and energy, and you need to be really committed. But the same with everything you want to success in your life, you need to just go for it and spend time. In the end, yeah, that's really an amazing feeling. And
with the racing is just everything combined, you know, like the start, the tactics, the kite you choose, even your stance, like it's just a whole new thing, you know. You just have to trust, and then like the adrenaline you get as well, you know? Like going so fast, like above the water on the foil, and I don't know, it feels nice. Yeah, I like it, the adrenaline. With the racing, it's just you're faster. You get first to the finish line, you win. The one who gets first is the winner, and this is something really rewarding because when you perform good, and you know you're the fastest on the race, it's like an amazing feeling, and nobody can take it from you because you won. You know, it's like clear.
For me, like just freedom, that you're not fixed in one place, that freedom to do whatever you want out there. There are no boundaries, or almost no boundaries, and that's what I love, and everyone should try to get.
And there was the thing about the kitesurfing, that you get the freedom. You can go in the water, there are no rules. You can go right, left, up, down, anywhere. You can do whatever you want, and no one can tell you anything. And the time just flies like this. And like, you can overtake one girl or one guy, and then he overtakes you, do a little mistake, and someone overtakes you, and then you push yourself, and boom, you overtake him on the finish. So you have so many opportunities to do well, better, and just have fun. I think it's amazing. It's hard to explain. Like, you have to try it, but you just get the emotions from that. That's, I think, the best part.
It's just so fast. I think the adrenaline you get sometimes in sailing is all the time in kitesurfing because everything's so fast. everything moves so fast and so quickly. You almost have to not think about things, because if you think about it, it happens too quickly and you miss opportunities and stuff. It's totally worth it. It takes a lot of determination to begin with. I think the first big step into hydrofoiling is very challenging, just learning how to tack and jibe, but just stick at it and just have a positive attitude towards it, and it will be great. It's so fun. It's total freedom of the ocean. It's amazing.
We are back. We are back. Hello, everyone. We are back, and we are already into sequence. So we're gonna fix that sticker pretty soon. But yeah, we are already into sequence. Less than 3 minutes for the start, and this is gonna be the second race of the day. I was actually I was telling before that Noah was coming back to the beach to do something on his kite, but looks like he came back to get a bigger kite. So he went out and he took an 11-meter kite. Alina Corneli, also she came back and she was flying the 9-meter fly surfer, and now she came back to launch the 11-meter kite. Whoa! So looks like the riders are feeling very confident out there on the water, and we can see that. I mean, Marcus is just getting here. How you doing, man?
How's it going?
We're gonna give a mic to Marcus.
Yeah, it looked like unfortunately Noah had some issues with his 9-meter.
Yeah, do you know what happened there?
Yeah, he said it was doing some frontals, so wasn't staying in the air for him. So he's switched to his 11-meter, so he'll have some wheels downwind now, and I think, yeah, it's not super windy yet, so he'll be all right.
Wow, nice. I think it's gonna be interesting. With his 11-meter, he's gonna be like flying. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I think he's stronger in the downwind, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, he likes going low and fast for sure. So yeah, hopefully this 11-meter will suit him well, and let's see.
Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. Here we go. We have 1 minute left. How many knots do you think we got out there, Marcus?
Yeah, I think we've got it, at least 20 knots here. Probably not too much more, though. We'll look for it to build throughout the day, but yeah, nothing crazy today. Maybe they were expecting some more wind, but looks like everyone's happy out there. Maybe a little bit of smaller fleets of some guys opting not to go out today, but looks like great conditions to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, yeah, it's just windy, but not crazy. Yesterday was definitely crazy. And here we go. They are approaching to the starting line. All of them line up. We are only just, there we go. 7, 6, 4.
Yeah, and here we go. We see Tiger, Kai, and Noah going off the pin end with their orange kites, followed by Kirsten also on that orange ozone. But the 3 tight at the pin end are Tiger, followed by Kai and Noah. And then over at the boat end, we've got Dimitri and it looks like Alina and Maddie Anderson choosing to start at the boat end of the line.
It looks like Ellie Aldrich is right there in the middle, right? With the purple kite.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that'd be her in the middle of that purple kite, always right behind the guys. So it looks like another clean start for her, so she'll be looking good this first upwind as well.
Yeah, we can see that Noah and Kai, they're very close. Look like Noah is deciding to go a little bit slower than Kai. Yeah, Tiger all the way and the leeward from the entire fleet. Is that EJ all the way windward, Marcus, with the orange kite?
No, that'll be yeah, that might be EJ at the boat end of the line. Yeah,
wow,
yeah, that is.
He's in a good position right there.
Yeah, he started on top of the line there with some of the girls up there. So yeah, he's in a good spot now. Looks like Tiger will be the first one to the corner, but actually Kai choosing to tack first. And to my eye, it looked like he got his hands on a 13-meter, so he'll be well powered here in this race.
Wow, yeah, it looks like the 3 of them, 4 of them. EJ decided to keep going on the left-hand side of the course. He's gonna be tacking pretty soon. No, he kept going, and here we go. He's tacking right now, and this is gonna be exciting approaching to the top mark because he went all the way to the corner of the course.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because it seems like he's just kind of separating himself from those other 3 that are pretty close to him usually in the race, and he's decided to find his own space on this first upwind. Maybe he thinks he can get ahead on his own and stay away from any traffic with other guys.
Unfortunately for him, he got a crash right there, almost on the same spot around the course. And actually, on the second day, he got another big crash. I remember he hit a wave, a little bit the same. But that's the thing, when we get these kind of like wavy conditions, it's a lot of work on the knees. Like you really want to keep working on your knees to keep the board out of the water and keep foiling. It's a lot of work, but this is the fun part. Like.
Yeah, for sure. Being stable upwind is going to be a key to success here, and keeping that board dry and just lets your kite fly much more efficiently. So we'll see these guys trying to keep their board over these waves and keep charging hard. But yeah, again, we see these 4 ozones, the top 4 super close again, all lined up on port tack. approaching this offset mark and getting ready for their lay line onto the top mark.
Do you think EJ understood the lane line? Because
yeah, it looks like EJ has,
yeah.
had to reach down and sailed some extra distance here, so that's going to put him behind probably the whole pack of 3 here. So looks like he's going to be just behind and in 4th place going to this top mark. But again, super close rounding with the top 2 here, and I would assume that would be Kai and Noah.
Oh, wow. And so Kai Calder's on the 10. Noah, it's on the 11. So let's see what's going to happen. No, looks like Tiger Tyson is right there fighting with... is that Noah on first? Oh, my God. Noah just crashed. That's Noah. Yeah. That's Noah. No, that was Kai with the
No,
B3.
sorry, yeah, that was Kai
That's
who went
Kai.
down there. Now Tiger has found himself in first place. Not sure what happened there. Maybe it looked like he hit something. But yeah, the 3rd and 4th place, quick to avoid and stay out of trouble. And here everyone goes for their jibe. So yeah, Tiger in first. I'm not sure he's gotten a bullet yet, so he'll be working hard to try to stay ahead for the rest of the race here.
Hopefully Tiger is going to be able to hold that lead all the way until the end. We've seen that before in a previous race when Tiger was leading. A couple of them, they crashed, and then Tiger ended up on the first place.
Yep.
Until on the end when Kai Calder just passed him on the last mark. That was so tight. And here we go.
Yeah,
we're going to see a little bit kind of like the same fight.
Yeah, getting pressured by Noah here this time.
I know.
But yeah,
yes.
Tiger's definitely got a little bit less boat speed around the course, so it's going to be hard for him to keep these guys behind him, and it looks like Noah's already made the pass before this bottom mark. So it'll be Noah leading to this bottom mark, followed by Tiger and EJ.
And here we go. That's going to be super tight approaching to the bottom mark between Tiger and Noah.
Looks like Noah may have overstood this mark, so Tiger's going to be super close to Noah going around this bottom mark. Yeah, Noah just overlaying at the bottom every now and then and letting the competitors stay pretty close to him.
And here we go. Let's see. Yeah. All right. No, it looks like Noah went around in first place.
Yeah, a little
with
wide.
A little bit better rendering, exactly, by Tiger.
Tiger's inside and has got a good lane, and he likes to go in the high mode, so he's going to be happy there and maybe be in control of any tack from Noah here for a bit. And it looks like Kai is working his way through the women's fleet at the moment, with Ellie rounding the bottom mark now, and Kai a couple positions behind, but he'll find himself back and forth, trying to get back into the mix maybe, but it's going to be hard for him to cover that ground at this point.
Oh, we got someone down. I can see the jet ski. It's helping someone over there. Well, here you go. Looks like Noah is able to, in his low mode. It
Yeah,
looks like
you
he's
can just
able to
see
keep a lot of
how much of a different mode it is.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it. Yeah, and then Tiger give him the room, give him the space, and he tagged a little earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Noah's built up a lot of space going to that low mode and is able to tack freely there, and I think it might be a better mode as well. I think he's gained and is back with a nice little lead on Tiger here, going upwind for the second time.
That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Looks like Noah is feeling very confident with his 11 meter. And what do you think? Do you think Tiger's on the 13 or 11?
I'm not sure actually. I kind of rolled in late, so I'm not sure on the kite sizes.
I guess his 13 is like all orange, right? I guess.
Yeah, he's not on the 13 for sure. He'll be on 9 or 11 here.
So here we go. Let's see if Noah is gonna be able to stay consistent to secure that next bullet.
Yeah, he should be pretty confident here. I think he's would be more worried about EJ or Kai on his heels, but he's got that space, and I think he's pretty confident with Tiger with a little bit of edge on the boat speed, both upwind and downwind. So he'll look to just play it safe and get a first place result for this second race of the day.
And this is very nice. Looks like the wind is staying the same intensity, but yeah, we got a little bit more sun going on. So it looks like towards the end of the day, it could be get a little windier, but so far very good. All of them doing very incredible job. And looks like Noah, here we go. Yes, Noah, he found the lane line, followed by Tiger Tyson. Yeah, and Tiger still behind Noah. Noah doing very good, and he's going to be on first place for this second lap. What a great job. Let's see if Tiger is going to be able to put more speed over here.
Yeah,
that's going to be EJ on third position.
Yeah, that'd be EJ in third. He must have had some issues here or there, because you would expect him to be much closer to his top two, especially hunting Tiger, but he's probably had some slip-ups on that upwind and stays with quite a gap behind Tiger.
Yeah, and we can see Kai Calder going on the around the top mark, followed by Ellie Aldrich. A big distance for sure. A big distance, and Kai lost. But anyway, like this is part of the game.
Yeah, for sure. The racing in the top four has been so close all week, and if you go down and you lose that board, for sure, it's gonna be hard for you to catch up and expect to finish in the top three.
And looks like Noah is doing his thing. Noah is creating that gap bigger and bigger. He's doing amazing. He's doing good, and if he continues like that, he's gonna get his next bullet.
Yeah,
what a great view, man! Like, this is a great day.
Yeah, great day. Wind is delivering, and we see Kai's worked his way through the middle pack of the fleet and is back into that fourth place spot. But unfortunately, it's going to be hard for him to catch these top three guys that are pretty have pretty equal boat speed as him.
And here we go. That's Noah going around the bottom mark. Hopefully, he's going to be sailing the proper course. Yesterday, they were following Kai Calder. And here we go. Yes, Noah, it's approaching to the last mark here on this final reach. He's going to be throwing that jive very soon. He has a very comfortable gap between him and Tiger. He's going to be throwing that jive. Here we go. Nice.
Yeah, it looks like the closest fight is back in third place with Kai trying to catch EJ, but I think EJ will have enough space here to stay in his position.
And here we go. Yeah, that's Noah, the young gun from United States, going towards the finish line, and he's gonna be able to get his next bullet, followed by Tiger, Tyson.
Yeah, and just to confirm kite sizes, yeah, Noah's out there winning the race on an 11 meter, and actually Kai drops the kite but relaunches around.
Nice
but then it stalls on him. He was able to recover pretty well, but the air kind of exited and it fell on him again. We'll see if he's able to get this up before Ellie is about to come around the top mark. He gets it up, so it looks like he'll be able to get up and going before Ellie passes as he gets back to his board here.
I thought he was about to save it.
Yeah,
and
he
then
kind of saved it.
He did a little bit like a front stall because I bet it's just a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he gets up and no one passes him, luckily, so he'll finish fourth and kind of wipe this race clean and move forward.
Oh, definitely wasn't the best race for Kai, but he saved it.
I was just going to say, Noah won that race on an 11 meter, and then Tiger actually crossed the line in second on a 9, and EJ was also on an 11, and just there, that was Kai on a 10 meter. Sorry, I read that wrong earlier. So yeah, Kai on that 10 meter. So we got 9, 10, and 11 meters in the top 4. So
oh wow, 9.
We'll see what the wind does and who's the happiest there.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw that Alina had a little bit of issue going around the last mark.
Yeah, it looks like Alina and Leone both having some trouble rounding that bottom mark. They're getting pretty powered, but they're off and going across the line now.
And here we go. Let's see. That's Maddie Anderson, or
that'll be Katie rounding the mark now. Yeah.
Katie, and then Kirsten O'Brien is also approaching to the last mark.
Followed by, I believe, Lily there on the blue ozone here, driving now. So yeah, it looks like a tough race for Kirsten there. She'll be looking to do a bit better than that this next race before the lunch break.
Yeah,
or are we taking a break now?
No. 4 back to back. 4 back to back. Yeah.
All right, let's get it done, yeah.
So fire, game on for everyone. And looks like EJ is coming back to short. I don't know what he's gonna do. Something probably his height or something.
I could only see if he changes, he'll change to a 9, but we'll see. Maybe he's just taking a quick
But
break.
something is not going well because he hasn't been able to keep that consistency.
Yeah,
he
I
did a
think-
good start actually, by the way. But he understood the lane line on the left-hand side of the course.
Yeah,
and
he had a good start, and
Yeah.
the thing is, boat speed was fine that first upwind, but definitely he went past that ley line, sailed some extra distance, and he was fast enough for sure to round that top mark in the top 3, but sailing that extra distance wasn't going to do it for him, and wasn't really able to catch anyone besides Kai with the mistakes there on the downwind.
Yeah, that was another tight situation for Kai Calder, who crashed and he lost it. He kept the door open for Noah to take the next bullet, but also it wasn't easy for Tiger as well because he was there leading on. He couldn't hold it. But anyway, this is part of the game. You know that we have been getting a lot of speed crashes, and it's hard, but it's that's
Yeah, we'll
how
have
it
to
goes.
talk to Kai later and see what happened there on that crash right after the top mark.
Yeah, all right, and we can see a little bit of issues here on the last mark. That's Mariev and probably Alexis Van Dam. Yeah, they were so tight going around that mark, and they almost ended up tangling, but they're all fine, and they're gonna be getting back on the foil in just a couple seconds. Kai Calder is coming back. But anyway, all right. So we're going to go into a break and get ready for the next race. Remember, let's get your snacks. Get ready because we're going to see you in just in a couple of minutes for the third race of the day.
And here we go, Formula Kai de Spain Series first race. Man, we got a crash. We got a huge tangle on the starting line. Look at that. Teo, Cody, Alejandro, Simon, and pretty much the Hamilton fleet is getting tangled on the starting line. I can't believe it. I can't remember when was the last time I saw a huge tangle like that. Dennis Taradin, he's approaching to the second mark for the guy on the water. Give me a break. A lot of action, adrenaline, and high speed around the course. This is what I'm talking about.
We are pretty much ready for the third race of the day. We are into sequence already. There we go. That's gonna be the 2-minute warning. Here we go. The 2-minute warning going on already, and we have some shout outs. There's people from from a lot of places. Chris Brand is asking what sizes are they on 9 meter. Bunch of them that are 9 meter. I would say top 4 they are an 11. Chris Gabriel live from Omaha, Nebraska. That's awesome. Hamid Somali from Iran. Woohoo! All the way to Iran from La Ventana. Andre Turgon from Toronto. Hi, Andre. Chris Gabriel, hey Hantos, who are the favorite racers? Who are the favorite racer in this next race? I will bet for Kite in this one, since he didn't have a good one the last one. I bet he's gonna be pushing very hard and try to make it happen. Here we go. We have Marcus back.
There's 1 minute to go.
Yeah, you went to the beach, right? I saw you helping Kite a little bit. Do you have an idea what was happening over there?
Yeah, I think he was just checking over his stuff after the crash and the kite down on the final jibe there. So, yeah, he checked it over. Everything was good, and he's back out on that 10 meter again.
Right on, right on. Yeah, and that's the thing. He really wants to get those bullets. And here we go. Let's see. They're approaching right now. Dimitri looks like he's in a good position right there in the middle.
Yeah, and we've got, it looks like, Alina at the boat end of the line and Ellie a couple down from there. And again, Kai and Noah below the fleet.
And here we go.
There we go. Tiger again, the furthest down the line and leading the way to the left side of the course, followed by Kai, Noah, and then EJ on those 4 ozones. Mac Morin just behind the group, and Matty Anderson on that black kite.
I would say that that black kite on the bottom next to Tiger, that's Federico, probably from
looks
Argentina.
like an Argentina flag to me. Yep.
On the board. That was a fantastic start. Dimitri somehow found himself a little bit behind, but here we go. Look at those 4 ozones, pretty much neck to neck right there. That's gonna be super tight, approaching to the left-hand side of like on the corner of the left-hand side of the course.
Yeah, it looks like EJ's on top of the pack there, in control, not letting anyone tack until he decides it's time.
Yeah, and the thing is, probably, yes, they're gonna find themselves getting closer to land, and Tyson is gonna be the one with there right away, because he will be calling the attack. Yeah, here we
sure
go.
Enough, yeah, EJ first one to tack, and then everyone is following that. And I think they found themselves in the corner of the course, and hopefully no one's overstood here going across. If so, EJ will be in an advantage there for the first one to tack.
Yeah, it looks like Tiger, he called on the right moment to be able to clear, like the not getting into trouble close to land. And the rest, they were pretty, very nice, just tacking away. Oh, my friend, what happened there? No way. Oh, man.
Yeah, that happened too quick for me to see. Even
oh, man, looks like it was a front stall.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend, I hope they're fine. I hope they're fine, because someone's kite just ended up in someone else's head. Oh, my friend, let's, I think...
Yeah, let's go take a look at the top of the fleet and see who that might be. Yeah, I'm not sure who that was, but I think we've lost a couple of our top guys in that incident.
Yeah, that was a very intense, and that's the thing with the front stall. I don't know. I guess I was able to see the V3, so probably that was Kai's collar. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, it looks like to me like I see Kai in the water there, so I think that might have been his 10 meter. For sure, it's V3, and maybe I've seen some time, and
so
it went in the water that last race. So yeah, when I was landing it on the beach,
I guess that was Kai and Noah, man.
It's definitely not what you want.
I think that was Kai and Noah, because EJ and Tiger was a little bit windward, and EJ was farther away. So I can't really recognize who is who on those two orange ozones right now. Oh man, but that was so bad. I hope they're fine. because those paddles are so thin, and with tension and these kind of conditions, like, oh man, like,
Yeah, it
so
looks
dangerous.
to me like Tiger's capitalizing again on these falls and is leading the race with EJ close behind, coming downwind here, and they'll be going right by the incident on the upwind here, and EJ goes for the jibe first, and Tiger follows suit.
Yeah, we can see on the shot over there that Sky Calder still in the water. The safety jet ski is already on his way to get him, and hopefully he's fine.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not
it's
sure
great.
whether he doesn't have a 9 meter or what the situation is there, but it seems like he chose to take a 10 meter as a slight advantage, and it turned out not to work for him. And
Yeah.
these guys are ripping on their 9 and 11 meter kites.
Yeah, we can see that Tiger Tyson is able to hold that lead.
Yeah, so at the front of the race, it'll just be Tiger and EJ for the rest of this race, duking it out, and the next couple boats will be Ellie Aldridge and Kirsten fighting for that top women's spot. Kirsten bouncing back from the last race and putting the pressure on in the top 3 for the women's division here.
And here we go, that's Tiger. What's happening? Why is he not going around the bottom mark? What happened? Something happened. I can see a flag on the boat. What's happening?
Yeah, there's a flag on the race committee boat. I'm not sure it's the correct flag for what they're trying to signal here, but looks to me like the general recall flag.
A general recall?
I'm not sure, but the coach boat, I guess, telling everyone that this race was called off.
Yeah, we're gonna start talking to the committee boat to see what's the situation and to get the right information.
Yeah, but for sure Noah and Kai could really be getting off the hook here with they should have had a DNC in this race after the incident, at least Kai for sure. It looks like they might get a break, and if they get to the beach quick enough, they might be able to make this restart for this race 3 on the day. Yeah, it's the general recall flag is flying on the race committee boat. I'm not sure if that went up right after the start. I don't think it did, but Hontos is in communication and will get back to us with the official word from the race committee.
General recall, yes. Everyone, a lot of people went over early.
Okay, there you have it.
Yeah.
It was not a clean start. They weren't able to identify who was over, and they've called for a restart.
Yeah,
and
restart.
We'll see if Kai can get rescued and get back out there in time. It might be tough for him to make as he's still out there packing up his kite.
Yeah, so we're gonna see pretty soon again everyone lining up for the next sequence. Hopefully Kai Calder is gonna be able to get back to the beach, because I don't see his kite. No, his kite is all packed up. Yeah, I think that's it for him. How many? We have 2 more races to go, so he still have good points, right, to hold the lead? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he could probably come in for the day.
Because if we close with 4 races today, that will be 20 races total.
Yeah, and there's 3 drops throughout the event, so
Yeah.
I think he's going to be okay for the final standings with all the work that he's put in throughout the week.
Yeah.
But yeah, still not great to see his gear fail him there and get into trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. We have just a few minutes for the sequence. I guess we're gonna
The general recall flag has gone down, and it looks like everyone's going to be getting ready to go for it again here.
Yeah. So what we are gonna do? Yeah, everyone is gonna be getting ready again. Yeah, 20 seconds. 20
Yeah.
seconds until the next sequence.
Yeah, so for sure Kai won't make it for this race. He'll have to use one of his discards and maybe regroup, and we'll see if he decides to go out for the final race, because I think if my math is right, he probably doesn't even have to do the last 2 races here to finish off this event. Yeah, the 3 minutes is gone up, and they're in sequence for the restart of this 3rd race today.
Oh man. Oh, we are here. Yeah, we are not going into a break. Ooh, man, that was pretty intense. I don't know. I saw that on the screen, that crash. Oh man, that's pretty.
Yeah, it
pretty
happened pretty
dangerous.
quick.
Yeah, happened pretty quick.
Yeah, we'll have to play that back and see exactly what happened.
Yeah, I guess I was able to see like a front stall and ended up in Noah's head or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
good to
man.
see that the other kite was able to get out of that, and it
Yeah.
was only Kai who ended up having to get rescued. And there we
Oh,
go, 2
wow.
minutes and
Oh,
looks like a black flag
A
is up.
black flag is up.
Yeah, so
Have you seen the black flag before, Mark?
no, I haven't seen it in a while.
Wow.
The last
So
time
looks
I've
like-
seen a general recall on a kite fleet.
Wow.
So this is all pretty new. So we'll
Yeah,
see how
he
these
wants
guys
to
handle
really hold the fleet back behind the line. That's I can't remember when I saw the black flag, but yeah, he
Yeah, so-
wants everyone to stay behind for sure.
Yeah, so basically the difference here is that if anyone's over early and there's a general recall again, they'll be disqualified and won't be able to restart this race. Everyone from the last start is able to restart this race, but if it happens again, they could start disqualifying people from sailing.
Yeah. Damn. All right. This game on fire. Francisco, the race director, he didn't like that start from the entire fleet going with the early start, and he wants to hold them back. He wants to hold them back and have a fair race for everyone.
Here we go, under 1 minute to the start here.
And we're going to do another, we have less than 1 minute for the start. Yeah, okay, we're going to do the shout outs after this race. We have one more race, so hopefully I can see Kai Calder. He already came back to the beach with the safety jet ski, but hopefully he's going to be able to set up another kite and get ready for the next race.
Yeah, here they go on their final approach, and it looks like we've got kind of the same people into their routine here. So we've got, those orange O-zones starting further down the line, and some of the girls opting to choose the boat end of the line and stay out of the traffic of the other guys who might have a little bit more boat speed. So let's see who can nail the time and distance here. The last 2 seconds of this, and off they go. There's Tiger again. You can see at the pin end of the line with Ellie Aldridge starting a little further down the line next to Noah there. And EJ again choosing to start on top of his main competition, and he'll maybe have control again of the tack in the corner of the course.
Yeah, looks like this time everyone had a good start. Let's see if no major situation happened on this one. And this is what you get. This is what you get. This is Hydrofoil racing. You never know what's going to happen. A lot of action and drama on the water. And I can see, Kai Collar is walking on the beach. Everything is good for him. And here we go. We can see that Tiger is in the middle of the fleet. EJ controlling the situation all the way windward from all of them. Ellie Aldrich on the purple kite right there in the middle. And that will be Noah close to EJ. Here we go.
Yeah, again, EJ on top, able to control that first tack, and he's tacked, and his competition is followed here with Tiger in the corner of the course and Noah just off EJ's hip here.
And here you go. We can see then Federico actually is in a good position right there with a good fight with Dimitri. But so far for EJ in a good pace right now. Let's see if Noah is gonna be able to get in front of him since he is a little bit windward. But let's see what's gonna happen. A little bit of touchdown by Ellie Aldrich, but everything good. The fight right there for the 5th place is between Federico, Dimitri, and probably that's Kirsten O'Brien, or that other person could be Katie on that black kite.
Yeah, and as we expect, we just have these 3 O-zones fighting again, missing Kai, but the 3 of them will be fighting super close, and we'll see who's got the advantage going to this top mark.
And let's see, it looks like EJ, pretty soon he's going to be finding the lane line. And let's see if Noah is
Yeah.
gonna be able to get in front of him. That's gonna be a little bit tight. I don't know. What do you think, Marcus?
Yeah, it looks like Noah and EJ are going to be super tight, but Tiger's found himself in a nice spot, sailing that high mode above them. Here we go. EJ's going for the attack, and it looks like Noah will have to be happy just behind EJ here.
Be happy. No, he's going in front of him a little bit tight on the lane line. Oh, yeah, he put himself in front. Oh, EJ is kind of fighting for his spot, of course, and he's approaching to the top mark. He's passing Noah.
No, that's
Oh, that was clean.
yeah, sorry, I think that's Noah in third place here, going around the top mark. So it's actually EJ and Tiger
EJ and
super
Tiger,
close around the
super
top there.
close. All right. And we can see the Aldrich approaching to the top mark on 4th position. And look
Yep.
at that fight for the 5th place. That's so cool. And right now, EJ so far leading the fleet.
Yeah, EJ just able to get around Tiger before that top mark, and you can see Noah just climbing closer and closer to Tiger on this downwind. I think that's Noah on the 11 meter versus Tiger's 9 meter, so we'll look to see Noah make the pass somewhere on this downwind.
Let's see if EJ is going to be able to stay consistent. I don't know. He's not going that fast on the downwind. His kite is a little higher. But we'll see. He's probably playing a different game right now. Here we go. Throwing his jibe.
Yeah, Noah just able to get that kite around a little bit late, but
I don't know.
think he's
Something
in a good
happened,
position
right?
here,
Because EJ is not getting that fast anymore.
yeah, I think there's a chance that Noah's the only one on the 11 meter here with EJ and Tiger sailing on those 9 meters. So for sure Noah's going to be in the mix. He's already passed Tiger and is now working to close in EJ as they approach the bottom mark lay line.
Yeah, I think Noah is able to put himself in front of EJ. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Let's
Noah
see what's
deciding
gonna
to
happen.
jibe inside EJ here, so it's going to be super close around this bottom mark. But looks like, yeah, EJ's held on to his lead, and sorry, that's Noah rounding. That's Noah. That's Noah rounding in first with EJ
Wow.
and Tiger straight behind him. So yeah, Noah's found himself in
Nice
front now,
job
going
by
on the second
Noah.
lap.
And that's the thing what I was saying. I don't know. I really think Noah taking that extra juice on the downwind, and he's doing so good. And he was able, that was a big gap between him and EJ after the first rounding top mark. And here we go. He put himself on first position in this downwind leg. And EJ right now, he found himself on second. And Tiger Tyson so close to him. And this is going to be super tight towards the end. So far, so good for everyone on the course. No major issues this time. But this is not over.
Yeah, looks like all three of them had a good mark rounding there, but EJ and Tiger maybe a little bit better of a mark rounding and have been able to keep their lane going this long tack across the course. But yeah, hopefully Noah can have some pressure as that low boat and have them tack off earlier than the corner of the course here. So here they go. Tiger is gone. EJ's followed, and Noah, I guess,
No.
thinks he has got some space to the lay line, so he's taking his time to match this tack. Yeah, so all three of them will have their own space for the minute across this course. So we'll see who has the boat speed to just get ahead into this final tack of the beat.
Yeah. Looks like Tiger Tyson is into a good rhythm. I don't see Kai Calder. Can you see Kai Calder on
He's
the
actually
benchmark?
standing right behind us
Oh,
with
he's
a dripping
staying-
wet kite. So
Oh yeah, I think this is it for Kai Calder.
yeah, I think he might just take it easy for the rest of the day. He's put in good work all throughout the week. So I think he's locked up the event at this point.
And here we go, Noah. Noah looks like he's gonna be able to keep that lead. EJ
Yeah,
is
looks
right
like
there in the middle, and Tiger Tyson is on the right hand side of the screen with the orange kite.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like, yeah, Noah's done well with his own moding here and has stayed in control of the fleet here, with Tiger lagging a little bit, slipping and having a little bit of a gap now to that front pack of two.
Here we go. Noah approaching to the lane line with no problem. Not a big gap between him and EJ, but here we go.
Yeah, all three tacking at the same time.
That
so
was nice.
Yeah, I think they were on the same line there, and there you go. First around the mark. Noah followed shortly by EJ. So we'll see. I would guess that Noah's probably going to extend on this downwind just like he did well last downwind. So he should be confident in this race here. EJ's going to be doing the best he can to stay in touch with Noah for that last jibe at the bottom of the course, that reach-to-reach jibe. But looks like Noah's extending already here.
Yeah, definitely. I can see within 20 seconds, Noah is creating that gap bigger with better angle and more speed, which is incredible. That's great.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at that.
Looks like that 11 meter is doing him well.
Wow.
He's able to hang on to it upwind and then
Wow.
make some good gains downwind.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. A lot more juice in the downwind, and look at that difference. And once he does that, the second jibe approaching to the bottom mark, he's gonna be so far versus EJ for sure. Look at that big gap. That's great. Ellie Aldrich leading the fleet for the women. What do you think? Do you think it's that I can see two black kites behind her?
Yeah, for sure. One of those kites is probably Maddie, fellow teammate, chasing hard to get closer to Ellie, but Ellie again just in a bit of a gap between the boys and the rest of the girls. And here goes Noah for his second to last jibe, comfortably ahead, so he'll be looking to just take it easy for these last two reaches as he gets blown around wide on the 11-meter kite. Maybe a little overpowered for these reaches, but it definitely served him well downwind. And yeah, it looks like EJ and Tiger are super close on the same size kites, I believe 9 meters, so they'll be racing full speed, giving it all they can on these final two reaches. You see Tiger going low and just putting the bow down and trying to get overlapped with EJ and see if he can make him lift his kite before this final jibe.
Oh wow, that's gonna be super tight on the last mark between
yeah, looks
EJ
like
and Tiger.
Tiger's just gone underneath.
Bit.
Yeah, he's already gone underneath EJ. He's you can just see in his body posture that he's sending it, and EJ's happy to just back off, I guess, and take it easy and accept the third place. So yeah, Tiger will take the well-deserved second place, going for it on these reaches. But yeah, Noah, you can see just taking it easy. The gap is closing, but he's comfortably going to finish this race in first.
Yeah, looks like Tiger's
not letting up. He's going to try to close that gap to first, but
yeah,
Noah will probably speed up a little bit here at the end and stay ahead.
Yeah, Tiger still pushing until the end.
Yeah, great to see Tiger just keeping these guys on their toes and not letting them just cruise around the course. But here comes Ellie with a nice gap in front and behind and coming for this last jibe.
All right, here we go. That was Noah crossing the finish line on first, getting his next bullet, followed by Tiger and EJ. Taking it easy with the kite a little bit high. That was such a great race for the three of them. And unfortunately for Kai Calder, he's out of the game. But that was a good race. We can see Ellie Aldrich. She already went around the final mark, and she's going towards the finish line one more time. She's gonna be the one. Oh, we can see Mac Morin
flying too high in that jibe and then falling off the foil and tomahawking the kite.
Oh no!
Hopefully the rest of these guys will stay out of the way as he relaunches, but definitely he's creating some traffic here, and another one goes down.
Oh no!
See if Katie can get around.
No! Oh.
Yeah, tough place to fall, and here comes another two, so they're gonna go super wide to stay out of trouble, but. Yeah, it looks like everyone's gone back up, but Mac Morin creating some chaos at that final jibe.
Wow.
And we got a big wingtip fold here for one of the UK girls to see if she can get that undone and get across the finish line. But that kite looks like it's about to completely go. She's got to get that up and fill it with air because Kirsten O'Brien and Alina are coming full pace with properly filled kites. So we'll see if she can hang on to that.
Wow,
but yeah, that purple kite's not
close.
looking so great right now.
Oh,
but
no.
I think she's going to get across the line, which is kind of incredible.
She's going to do it.
And she's going to stay ahead of Kirsten and Alina. Amazing.
How she's able to fly like that. Look at that. I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah, that's some good action there at the final mark. Yeah, that's.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend.
Good stuff there.
Oh, good stuff with this third race. So we have one more race to go. One more race to go. So we're going to go into a break, and we are coming back. We are coming back for the last race here on the Hydrofoil Grand Prix in La Ventana 2022. So stay tuned. A lot of action, my friend. Damn, a lot of adrenaline. See you in a couple minutes, my friend.
And here we go, Formula Kite Spain Series first race. Man, oh, we got a crash. We got a huge tangle on the starting line. Look at that. Teo, Cody, Alejandro, Simon, and pretty much the half of the fleet is getting tangled on the starting line. I can't believe it. I can't remember when was the last time I saw a huge tangle like that. Dennis Taradin, he's approaching to the second mark for the first lap. Man, Carlos got tangled with the black kite. Gisela Pulido barely went in front of them, and she just saved it. Yo, Lostis, he's approaching the second place. Dennis Taradin, he's taking over. Marcus Edley and Whitworth from in. Dennis Taradin, what's happening? Dennis lost it with a massive crash. Almost got tackled with Marcus. This is insane. And here we go, Formula Kite Spain Series second race. Everyone clear. Dennis Taradin, he's coming. Marcus Edrigan, he's stuck in right in front of Dennis Taradin. Oh, my friend. Oh, Dennis Taradin, he almost killed Marcus Edrigan. This is insane. Look at that boy flying in front of Marcus. Dennis just saved his life. This is insane. What's happening, my friend? He's gonna cross the entire fleet on 4 times. He's gonna do it. My friend, Dennis is flying. He's crashing. He's landing on top of the fleet. They were coming on a starboard. This is insane. I hope they're okay down there. This is insane. I can't believe it. And this is what happening when you put the best, the fastest speed on the water all together in one single place. This is what you get. This is an amazing shot. What's happening? I hope they're okay. They're getting tangled. Crashes all over the place. This is like a war zone right on the water. Give me a break. A lot of action, adrenaline, and high speed around the course. This is what I'm talking about.
Right, welcome everyone. We are back, and it's getting a little bit chilly over here in the beach. And here we go. That's the 2 minute, only 2 minutes away from the start, and this is gonna be the last race. Woo! With the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana 2022, my friend. 20 races. We are about to get 20 races under the belt. That's pretty big. That's amazing. All of the riders, they have been putting a fantastic student performance out there on the water, and then especially in this last day, they are really doing amazing, pushing the limits and delivering everything. We are so happy. Also, we got some more shout outs. We're gonna do a couple more shout outs before this next race. We have Chris Gabriel. No, we already Ringnalda. Hi from Netherlands. Awesome. Valentin. Marcus, you're wearing the same t-shirt. Come on. Valentin also is doing. Dor is asking if he can have Hantus's hat. All right. Yeah, totally. We can send a hat to Dor for sure. Shirley Arnold, hey, looks good. Andre, do you know what Matthew is flying? No, I don't know exactly what he's flying. Peter, what happened to Noah? He's asking. Probably that's Noah's dad, probably. And we have just a few minutes until the start. We have just a few seconds. A few seconds left. And here we go. That's the last race of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana. That was a clear start. We got the confirmation, and all of them, they took off with a great start. Looks like Tiger Tyson went to the pin end. We can see that probably that's Alina Corneli on the boat end. And we get EJ on the middle of the fleet. Noah just holding a good pace over there. Windward from EJ. Ellie Aldrich also right there in the middle of the fleet. We can see Federico from Argentina, Leeward from Tiger, a little bit behind, but he's doing good. Tiger Tyson looks like he's getting a little bit faster than EJ. Ellie Aldrich right there in the top 4 places. Let's see if they're gonna go all the way to the corner of the course on the left-hand side. We can see that Noah, he's in a good position. Here we go. Tiger calling the tag. Ellie Aldrich a little bit of a touchdown, but she's all good. And look at that. Pretty much the top 10 riders tagging, already going on 4 tag towards the top mark. What a great start. A lot of speed on the first leg. And here we go. We are doing great. EJ somehow ended up losing a little bit of ground. Noah is putting a better speed right now. Pure BMG by Noah, the young gun, and he's getting a little bit closer to EJ, passing Tiger Tyson, windward from him. A little bit of touchdown by Tiger, and this is the last race, and that was what I was telling you. That's the thing I was telling you. They are putting everything on the water right now. EJ is getting a little bit into problems right there between Tiger and Noah, but right now, Noah is in a good position. He's under control in this situation. Tiger Tyson a little bit into trouble, touchdown a little bit on the water. You want to really keep that board dry to make it happen, going a little bit faster upwind. Let's see who's going to be able to tag. Noah probably, he's going to go a little bit behind EJ, so they're going to keep everything safe. Or probably he's going to stay right there and hold EJ for his tag. Here we go. The 3 of them in a good pace. They already create a good gap between the rest of the fleet. Tiger Tyson, here we go. Yeah, that's Noah. Went below EJ. And that's to put himself in a good position, a safe position, so he can be clear to throw that tag. And probably he's betting for that better rounding. Yes, he's betting for that better rounding around the top mark. Here we go. Noah on second place, followed by Tiger Tyson, cutting right there, getting close on his heels. EJ, he went around the top mark on first position. Noah on second, and Tiger Tyson with a little bit better speed, better angle. But here we go. Look at that. Noah with his 11-meter kite. He's putting more angle right now. A little bit better speed, keeping that place in front of Tiger. We can see it on Ellie Aldrich and Kirsten O'Brien, probably Alina Corneli going around the top mark. Maddie Anderson also, and Katie probably is also going around the top mark on that purple kite. And here we go. Looks like, yes, look at that. Noah, the young gun, is putting better angle and faster speed than EJ and Tiger. He's creating a little bit bigger gap. Here we go. He's throwing the jibe. EJ with a little bit slower jibe, but let's see what's going to happen approaching to the bottom mark. The three of them in a good pace, leading the fleet right now. I don't know. I can see probably that Noah was able to get in front of EJ so far. It's going to be exciting approaching to the bottom mark. Tiger Tyson right there. Not really giving any inch to the two of them. Noah is going to be able probably to get in front of EJ. Looks like, yes, he already did it. Let's see what's going to happen. He's going to need to handle that pressure from EJ and Tiger behind him. Here we go. He's throwing that jab. Definitely. He put himself in front of EJ. He's getting ready to go around the bottom mark. And he did it. He got in front of EJ in this downwind leg one more time with a better speed and more angle in the downwind. He is right now leading the fleet, followed by EJ very closely. Very closely. EJ putting a little bit better angle. Probably Noah is going to go for the low-mo, followed by Tiger Tyson on third position, and Ellie Aldrich on the purple kite approaching to the bottom mark. This is a great race. This is the last race here in La Ventana for the Hydrofoil Grand Prix 2022. It's an amazing day with a lot of wind, and here at Kitesurfing Planet. And this is going to be the last race of the day. Look at that. Noah with his special stand. He definitely went for the low-mo. We can see how EJ and Tiger, they are putting a little bit better angle. But let's see if he's going to be able to get in front of them after betting for this low mode. And here we go. Noah is still going to the left-hand side of the course. Probably he's going to go all the way to the corner. Yes, here we go. He's tacking right now. Oh, let's see what's going to happen. EJ tacking in front of him, giving him a little bit of room. He doesn't want to get into any troubles, even if he was coming on the starboard. He wants to get out of there, keep everything clear, and betting for that lane line on the top mark to get in front of Noah. Here we go. The fight for the top three is very tight. And let's see if Noah is going to be able to get that next bullet. Tiger Tyson not really giving them any second around the course. What a great race, but all of the riders out there on the water. This is epic conditions here in La Ventana. Actually, talking about epic, I just saw Dimitri. He just came back to the beach. I don't know what happened to his kite. He was looking at his kite. But the good thing, you know, in one of these kind of like big days, the main point is, I don't know, to me it's a little bit like, you know, being able to perform really well, but also avoiding getting into a big trouble with the board and the foil, and, you know, avoiding the injuries pretty much, you know, like, you know, if something happened, your kite broke, your line broke, but if I'm fine, it's everything okay, and keep moving and move on. So here we go. That's Noah, the big Noah, the young gun from the United States. He's throwing the last tag of the race, and he's keeping that lead, and he's going around the top mark on first position, followed by EJ. Let's see if he's going to be able to get that first position, followed by Tiger on third place. Let's see if EJ is going to be able to do something good. Maybe if I was EJ, probably I would go for the early jibe and try to split the course and try to do something different to get in front of Noah. So far for Noah, he's putting a better, slightly better angle right now. Then that's the reason why he's able to stay on the lead on these downwind legs. He's always catching up with the leaders on his downwind leg. And here we go. He's throwing the jive right now. Tiger matching the jive. EJ decided, yeah, there we go. Decided to go a little bit, couple seconds after him. A little bit slower jive by EJ, but here we go. He completed the rotation. Everything good. And Noah, the young gun, leading the fleet for this final race of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana. And here we go, the three of them going full speed downwind. And probably, for sure, they are doing something more than 35 knots. Probably they are reaching 37, 38 knots. And probably Noah, and he's getting that gap bigger. Definitely, I bet he's doing something faster than 36 knots for sure. And here we go, that's Noah. He's throwing his final jive. I'm sorry, it's not the final jive. He has one more jive to go. EJ, he's throwing the jive as well. Tiger Tyson was able to close the gap between him and that's going to be another fight for that second place. Tiger Tyson putting himself one more time leeward from EJ, and that's going to be a tight fight between the two of them towards the finish. And here we go. Look at that. EJ decided to go a little bit wider to close the gap, to close the door to Tiger. And here we go. Noah, he's deciding to go a little bit slower. They are approaching to the final mark, and EJ is holding. He put himself in a good position leeward from Tiger so he can keep the right away. Let's see if he's going to be able to get in front of, or to hold that second place. I'm sorry. And here we go. Noah throwing his last jive. EJ, he went pretty tight. Tiger throwing that last jive. Looks like he did a great job. EJ covering his second place, very good. And he's going a little bit leeward so he can keep himself on the right place to keep that right away. Leeward from Tiger Tyson. Noah approaching to the finish line, and he's going to be the one taking the bullet for the last race of the event. But look at that fight between EJ and Tiger. Tiger looks like, man, Tiger did it. Tiger got in front of EJ just in the last few meters on the finish line. What an incredible and intense race. This is, my friend, that was the last race of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana. What a great fight between EJ, Tiger, and Noah. What a great job. And we can see that Ellie Aldridge, she already went on the last mark. She's approaching to the finish line on that purple kite. We can see her on the screen. And she's gonna cross that finish line, putting herself on that bigger lead for this event. Ellie Aldridge, very impressed. I'm very impressed, and she was always right there fighting for the top places with the boys. And here we go. We can see that that's Kirsten O'Brien and Maddie Anderson. Alina Cornell is in front of Kirsten O'Brien. Probably if Alina keeps going like that, she's going to be able to take the second place for the women's fleet. And Maddie Anderson, she got some issues with her kite. The wingtip is folded, but she's still going like that towards the finish line. We can see Mac Maureen approaching to the final mark. And here we go, Kirsten O'Brien taking that. Alina taking the second place, followed by Kirsten O'Brien and Maddie Anderson in fourth position. Mac Maureen, he already went on around the last mark. What a great job. What a great job. That was a very nice, clean race by everyone out there on the water. And that was the last race. That was the last race of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana. So that was a nice race. We can see some of the riders still in the course. Oh, my friend, that was so good. The wind actually is staying the same. We are not getting more wind, so pretty much the wind is stayed like that. And whoa, whoo, that was so cool. And that's it. We were able to do 20 races on this event. We're so happy. Everyone had a great time. 20 races, my friend. That's amazing. Yesterday we couldn't race because it was like nuking, like crazy conditions. But today, yeah, 23, probably top 25 knots, but everyone had a great time. That was a very tight situation with Kai Collar on that front stall, but everything so good. All of the riders delivering just an stunning performance, all of them, and that's impressive. And this is what we get here on La Ventana. We can get light wind, strong wind, medium wind, and they were able to fly, you know, multiple like different sizes, and that's very nice. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna check and do the last shout outs before we wrap it up. We are gonna have the trophy ceremony in about 1 hour, more or less. Once the riders, they put away the gear and they get into dry clothing. So stay tuned. We're gonna come back for that ceremony. Leo Chi. He's saying very exciting races. Thank you. Yes, I agree completely. Daniel Ferreira. He's putting a tornado on some fires. Agree. It's a lot of wind and a lot of fire on the water with all of the riders. Matt Beck. Shout out to Tiger Tyson. Tiger Tyson. He's getting a lot of requests. Toby, please give me Ollie Bridge a shout out watching his sister from back home. Wow, that's amazing. So they're watching from UK. We love you, Ollie. Toby, that's amazing. Shout out to Crazy Anderson, Dan Creates, Dan Creators. Shout out to Crazy Anderson. Shirley, Arnold, everyone did a great job today. I really enjoyed the races. Thank you, Shirley. I agree. Everyone did a great job. Rift Boards, thanks for the live stream. Greetings from greetings to Maddie Anderson. Yeah, like a lot of following by Tiger and Maddie Anderson, Ellie Aldrich as well. Andre Turgion, well done. Thank you very much. Graciela, something happened to her message. Andrew Turgion, looks like a beautiful place. Again, Andrew is saying thanks. We have Kai Calder here next to me. I don't know if he wants to join here the transmission. How you doing, Kai?
Yeah, we're good. A little hectic after those
good racing, man.
Two races, race 2 and race 3. That was pretty gnarly with the wipeout and the ozone special with the front stall.
Yeah, that was a front stall, right?
Yeah.
It's something that you cannot really see it coming, right?
No.
I mean, it's so things to really be focused, and the last thing you want to think is like if your cut is about to crash or something. So
yeah, definitely super scary too with Noah to leeward of me, and really happy that he's okay, and there was no bodily damage to either one of us, and it was just equipment. But yeah, definitely super scary going upwind, and you're really focused on racing, and then next thing you know, you're kites inside out and ripped, right?
And I was watching on the screen, and then I saw the kite just boom on top of someone. I was like, oh, like that's pretty dangerous. I mean, especially in these kind of conditions, like the pressure on those lines, on those lines are so they're so thin. But I'm glad nothing happened. I mean, yeah, you ended up with a broken kite. That's unfortunate situation, but man, I'm glad you and Noah, the two of you guys, are fine. That's the main point.
Yep, exactly. Kites can be replaced, and it's just a bummer that when you're super focused and you're hoping for your gear to perform well, you know, that something weird like that happens. But
Yeah.
you know, it's all part of racing. And
Yeah.
happy to kind of wrap up the last day here, and I think everybody was crushing it. You know, everybody went out and braved the super strong
Yeah.
and wavy conditions and put on a really good show here at Kitesurf Planet on the last day, and it's awesome.
Yeah, that's so cool. And man, when was the last time? I don't know. I want to ask you this. When was the last time? When was your last event where you did 20 races?
That's a great question.
That's
I
a good
couldn't even
question.
tell you that. My goodness. I mean, I feel like maybe when we were in San Fran, or not even. I don't even know where else we've done 20 races like this. To be honest with you.
Yeah, right. To me, I want to answer that question. To me, that was 4 years ago on China on Weifang. We did 20 races, and I remember that was like, so like you walk away from the event, it's just like, whoa, man.
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
just race a lot, and you know, with a great feeling. So, damn. How long are you staying here in La Ventana, Kai? Are you going back home after this event, or are you staying a couple more days?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out tomorrow. Go back home, get ready for work, and it's my girlfriend's birthday today, so happy birthday to Breezy. Yeah,
Happy
so,
birthday!
Yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate. Woo, and yeah, go have some fun, go
That's
spoil her, and go
awesome.
have a good weekend, and yeah, go and enjoy this. And yeah, had a great week of racing here, and just super happy to celebrate with all my buddies and compete with all of the teammates, and
That's awesome.
it's been great here.
That's awesome, man. Now, what's next for Kai? What's next for during the summer for Kai Calder?
Yeah, I think for a lot of us here, the big event coming up next is the Princess Sofia Regatta in Palma de Mallorca, and after that, I think there's Year Week as well. So yeah, I think everybody's gonna walk away. Whoever participated in this event, I think they learned a lot. There was a lot of things to take away from here, and I think there's about a month gap between this event and the next one. So
Yeah.
it'll be good to kind of go back, have everybody tune themselves and train a little bit and get ready for that event.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, actually, it looks like a bunch of people is going to Princesa Sofia. No, it just got Marcus one. Yeah, a lot of people is going to Princesa Sofia. I have been getting messages, and yeah, I'm going to Princesa Sofia as well, and I think it's gonna be a great event. Have you been racing in Palma de Mallorca, Kai Calder?
I've never been. No, this will be
Yeah.
my first time. I'm super excited. I've heard it's really good, and
Yeah,
should
it's
be interesting.
good.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there. I haven't been racing there, but I was there like 2 years ago, and it was nice water. We got some like 21-meter weather those 3 days, but yeah, it's a nice place. Yeah, I think it's gonna be exciting with all of those classes, like Olympic classes that are gonna be there. It's gonna be an epic event. Like, I mean, I don't know, but Princess Sofia is one of the oldest events, right? One of the oldest races in the world. So this is like an iconic event around the world, which is pretty amazing to be part of it. So that's awesome, Kai. Thanks for coming and sitting here. That's nice talking to you every single time. So yeah, my friend, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want. I think we're gonna wrap it up just in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the trophy ceremony in like probably an hour once everyone's put the kites away, and yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I got to make sure we do a huge shout out here to Hantos and everybody on the team that's been crushing it on the media this past week. It's been such an honor to have you guys helping us and promoting the sport and just making
Thank
it
you.
bigger than keep growing and making it bigger than what it is. And it's just so awesome to get this exposure and have this wonderful venue here, and yeah, to have world-class racing here for 5 days in a row has just been next level.
Thank
So
you, Kai.
thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
Kai. No,
Appreciate it, bro.
thank you. You're welcome, and that's pretty amazing. Thanks for your support, and yeah, that's pretty much one of our goals. To be able to really show the world what you guys are capable to do. Like, you guys put a lot of training, a lot of hours into this, like for so many years. I mean, it's nothing like, yeah, I started last year or something. So everyone at home, see this guy over here, Kai Calder, has like couple of years under his belt. So when you see him performing, it's because he has been putting the work. So it's not magic. it's just a lot of work, consistency, and commitment. And especially in this fleet, I think it's very special in terms of other sailing classes because we are racing in a different dimension. The speed that we are reaching, like the situation you had, like, you know, we go so close to each other. We are just racing in a different dimension. And for us, the goal is really to bring that action, to bring what you guys are doing out there on the water to every single one at home. Like, it's amazing what we have been getting in the metrics. People from France, from Italy, Spain, Brazil, France, USA, of course, Canada. I mean, it's just amazing. That's our main goal, to bring to the screens, to everyone out there on the world watching at home, you know, these amazing riders with high performance here in La Ventana. That's our main goal, to keep promoting, keep growing the sport, because we love this, and we believe this is a special class, and it's just growing.
Yeah, no, it's awesome here. You know, you bring up a good point. Like, a lot of people don't know how much it takes, and you know, the work that a lot of people have put in the background. And you know, for me, this is like my 4th or 5th year coming back to La Ventana to finally, you know, get comfortable and to put on a good performance and to finally feel super competent and comfortable in all conditions, right? And yeah, it's great that you guys are able to show that hard work. You know, everybody puts in a lot of work in the background, and to have this opportunity to display it to the world is just amazing. So
yeah, thanks,
awesome.
thanks. And you know, yeah, the same thing. I mean, I was talking with Ellie Aldrich one of those days, and she was like, oh, you know, but this is a lot of work, like, to make it happen with the drones and stuff. I was like, yeah, it is. But, you know, I was asking her, how long did it take you to do a tack? You know, to be able to tack. Right. Just one maneuver. How long it take you to, for you, I would make the same question, Kai. For you, how many attempts or how many weeks, how many months it took you to really nail that tack?
I would say to be tacking super competently, both sides, every time, 10 out of 10 tacks. It probably took me a year
Whoa.
plus.
Wow.
You know,
to
execute it perfectly at a higher level. You know, that's. I mean, I'm even still to this day still trying to figure out how to make it better, right? So you know, I'm 5 years into this game, and you know, it's not easy.
I really appreciate you sharing that, because a lot of people watching at home, or you know, like, they're like, oh no, they make it look so easy, but it's so much hours behind. It's so much hours. 1 year. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, for you to be able to do it in so many different wind conditions, right? Different sizes, 10 out of 10, and still working to improve it. You know, so that's the thing. It's just commitment, hours, and for us putting this together, it's just a piece of it to show what you have accomplished, putting all of those hours for such amount of time. It's amazing. I really love watching you, and especially, let's say, the jive and this last mark over here. That jive, that final jive, it's just so precise. It's so like, you know, last jive, a lot of pressure, people is behind you. It's a reach, you know, coming into a reach, so it's a lot of pressure on your kite. It's a lot of a speed. Like, that jive is unique.
Yeah,
it's unique.
And I'm sure you saw it on the second race where I had the kite touch down there, and you know, it's definitely super tough, that maneuver. And I feel like this this course has just been presented to us with the double reach and having that jive, and you know, every year I feel like we keep finding new maneuvers to work on and new scenarios to work on, and yeah, that's definitely one of them. I mean, it's taken probably the whole US team about 3 to 4 months to be really comfortable with being able to set it up and execute a proper, you know, turn and you know, do it well there. So yeah, it's been you know, pretty tough, and there's always things to work on, and it's awesome.
Yeah, right on. Thank you very much, Kai, for sharing. We got this a stunning view from La Ventana. So we are gonna go into a break. We're gonna leave the streaming open, right? We're not gonna cut the stream. We're gonna get everything ready for the trophy ceremony. It's gonna be in about probably 45 minutes to an hour. So stay tuned, and we are coming back for the trophy ceremony. You know, wrapping up this incredible event. So stay tuned. We're coming back in a few minutes. Get some drinks, get a break, relax after that. shots of adrenaline. We are coming back in a couple minutes. Thank you, Kai.
Thank you, Hantos. See you,
Bye,
everybody.
bye. Well, welcome everyone. We are back. Also, looks like everyone is just joining for this ceremony. It's kind of cool because we are streaming this ceremony. I haven't seen any of, Formula Kai Hydrofoil racing ceremony streaming before, so we are the first time. Awesome! Thank you. And I wanna before we start with the prize giving, I wanna say thank you for everyone who made this thing possible. It will be not really possible for everyone on the water. Francisco, Chus, Paul, Teco, Robbie, the safety boat. Like, let's give a big applause for them because they were doing a great job out on the water every day. And on the media side, for Michelle, Ian, Brian, we did a great job putting this transmission together, and that was fantastic, getting a lot of feedback from everyone all around the world. We have more than 15 countries watching this transmission, so that was pretty awesome. A lot of great feedback and a lot of shout outs for people on the water, so that's pretty amazing. So all right, and looks like we got a great event. We got 20 races in and a lot of action and fire on the water, so we made it 5 days. First Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana. So we're going to start with the youth categories. We're going to start with the female category. We have in second place, all the way from Argentina, Maria Catalina. Yeah. Well, good job, good job. Over there, over there. And we're gonna call from all the way from Russia, and she has been putting a lot of hours as well in the water. Sophia Leon, first place on the 19th category. Good job. Awesome. Good job, good job. Very brave girls putting a lot of effort to perform in the way they do. That's pretty awesome. And we have only one boy in under 19th, but it's pretty cool. He's 12 years old. 12 years old. I want to call Nate from Canada in first place, of course. Good job. Congratulations. Yeah! Woohoo! Watch out, guys. He's coming up. He's coming up very strong. All right. We are going to jump into the Masters Women category. We have 2 people, but one, I don't know. No show for her, but anyway. So I want to mention her name. I think that's okay. Mary F from Canada on second place. All right. So she did a good job. And in first place, I want to call to the podium for women's master category, all the way from USA, Kirsten O'Brien. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Congratulations. Woo! Yeah! Good job, good job. Then I want to call to the podium. We're gonna start with Masters male category. I'm here. Masters male category. On third place. This is awesome. Third place. Guess who? Alexis Van Dam from Canada. Woo! Then I'm gonna call to the podium all the way desde Argentina, Federico Aguilar. And the first place master category goes to EJ from Turkey. Woo!
Good job, man. Congratulations. Awesome.
Yeah, heads up for those guys. They rocked. They did great. Thank you.
Buen trabajo. Yes, so you can travel easy with him. Yeah.
All right, awesome. Okay, this is my spot. Shout outs to everyone at YouTube. Just put it on the box. We're gonna call to the podium the overall female category. In third place, we have Kate from United Kingdom. Woohoo!
Good job. Third place.
And second place in the female overall category. Second place goes to Maddie Anderson. Woohoo!
Good job. Congratulations.
Let's get ready the bottles for them. They go with the bottles. And then in the very top of the podium, we have Ellie Aldrich from UK. Woohoo!
Congratulations. Good job.
UK podium. Whoa, good energy. A shout out for UK podium. Woo! Yeah. And stay over there in the podium a couple seconds. Then we are gonna get your trophies away. We're gonna give you a little bit of champagne. So yes, let's get them away because we don't know what's gonna happen. You wanna shake it first. Shake it. Okay. Watch out with your eyes. Drink it. Awesome. Woo! Congratulations. Yeah. Nice job. Yeah, we're going to give you your trophies back in a few minutes. That's awesome. All right, we are going to finish with the overall male category. What? No, is this? No, I'm sorry. I guess I have something wrong over here. I guess we are live. This is part of the live streaming. I will call. Yeah. Is this right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. We got something going on over here. I guess I don't have my notes very well. I don't want to, screw up the whole thing. So we're gonna wait for a couple of seconds to get the right information because, yeah, I don't wanna. And this is part of a live transmission. Everything could happen out in a live transmission. Yeah. Anyway, I wanna give a shout out to all of the people at home watching, sending the feedback on YouTube and Instagram. We want to send some love back home. Everyone watching has been pretty amazing week. Everyone watching at home these races from Spain, France, Italy, Canada, Argentina, Turkey as well. a lot of people from around the world. Thank you. All right, now yeah, we got the right information. Yeah, I don't want to screw up the thing, right? This is live, live stream, so not cuts. All right, so I want to call to the overall male category. Guess who? EJ from Turkey. He did a great job battling every single day. Congratulations, my friend. And in second place, I want to call the young gun. Probably you know who is this. Noah from United States on second place. Congratulations, man. Thanks. Yes. Thanks. You don't have to work anymore. Yes, thanks. And I guess I don't have to read it this one, right? For the first place on the overall category, Kai Calder from United States. Yeah. Good job, man. You're welcome. Good job. Good job. Yeah, give a shout out to those boys who were yeah. Woo. All right, we're gonna get the trophies a little bit. Give the trophy back, and the moment of the truth. Let's. I got it. All right. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh, what? No! What? Woo! Yeah! Congratulations. That's awesome. And now I want to call to all of the riders to come over here and get a picture before everyone leaves. And that will be fantastic. Like all of the riders who were participating, if some of them are already gone, it's all right, but let's get a picture all together. That will be fantastic. Let's get everyone over there. All right, on. All right, everyone at home. Thanks for watching. We send love all around the world, and this is the amazing thing about technology. We were able to put this live streaming together and show what all of the riders are able to do on the water, performing and committing everything, so many hours of training. So thanks for watching. Remember, if you like this type of content, send some love, subscribe that button, and see you in the next race, my friend. We did it. Woo! We did it.